Apple versus Google. Could Apple actually take over the search engine market? For years, Apple Incorporated has contemplated the possibility of creating its own search engine to replace Google as the default option on its devices. While it's a tantalizing idea, it remains a long shot, although Apple certainly has the technical prowess and motivation to explore this avenue. Why would Apple want its own search engine? Search is one of the most frequently used tools on smartphones, tablets, and computers. Apple's philosophy has always been to own the core technologies underlying its products, and search is no exception. Currently, Apple receives a substantial cut of Google's search ad revenue, which has amounted to around $8 billion annually. But imagine if Apple could retain more of that revenue. If Apple were to successfully deploy its own search engine, it could potentially generate a revenue stream comparable to that of the Apple Watch. This would be possible by selling advertising and search slots at rates similar to Google's. While this scenario remains speculative, even if Apple falls short of matching Google, it could still generate more revenue by taking search in-house. Apple's ongoing search efforts. Apple has been actively exploring search technology for years, primarily driven by the desire to enhance its non-web search capabilities. Moreover, a proprietary search engine could serve as a powerful bargaining chip in negotiations with Google regarding the terms of their partnership. The company's efforts in this domain have already borne fruit, albeit internally. Apple has developed a next-generation search engine codenamed Pegasus, known for its ability to deliver more accurate search results. This technology has already found its way into some Apple apps and will soon be integrated into more, including the App Store. Spotlight is a glimpse into Apple's search vision. Spotlight, which helps users find items across their Apple devices, provides a glimpse into Apple's search ambitions. In recent iOS and macOS updates, Apple incorporated web search results into Spotlight, directing users to relevant websites. These search results were powered by either Microsoft's Bing or Google at various times. Siri also relies on this technology to provide web search results. Apple intends to deepen the integration of its search features within the iOS and macOS ecosystems, possibly enhancing them with its generative AI tools. AI is a potential game changer. Apple's machine learning team has been actively recruiting engineers to work on search technologies. The company has also made strategic acquisitions to lay the foundation for a potential search engine. Notably, in 2019, Apple acquired Laserlike, an AI-based search engine founded by former Google employees. This acquisition could significantly contribute to Apple's search capabilities. Apple's past and future opportunities. Interestingly, one acquisition Apple could have made but didn't was Bing. Reports suggest that Microsoft once offered to spin off Bing and sell it to Apple, with the intention of making it the default search engine on Apple devices. However, Apple declined the proposal. Eddie Q, Apple's senior vice president of services, has stated that Apple sees no immediate need to create its own search engine because Google's offering is the best. However, this argument could be driven more by a desire to shield Google from antitrust scrutiny. If the U.S. government determines that Google has violated antitrust laws, Apple's partnership with Google could come under scrutiny, potentially costing Apple's services division billions. In the grand scheme, Google remains the best option for Apple until the company believes it has a superior alternative. Apple has a history of creating its own technologies, from chips to app stores, and even maps. The missing piece in this puzzle is a full-fledged Apple search engine, and while its launch may not be imminent, it could be closer than we think. In conclusion, while the prospect of Apple replacing Google with its search engine is intriguing, several hurdles must be overcome. Nonetheless, Apple's ongoing investments in search technology and AI signal its commitment to exploring this potential avenue, making it a scenario worth keeping an eye on in the future.